Yo, what do we got? We got G. What's up, dude?
Hey, Mr. Node Shit. We're online. Let's do it. Yeah, I've been following you guys for ages now. Yeah, it's good. I love your work, bro. I love your work. Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I work very hard to make sure lots of people can build wealth and really provide for their families or whatever there is they're trying to do with trading, man. And that's the whole goal here. I don't really care about like taxing people for subscription costs and all that
What
stuff.
up?
What's
Yeah.
up?
You know you just invited a bunch of trouble, right, dude?
That's totally fine. It's the no chill charts and chill stream tonight. So
What's up, man?
let's have it.
Everybody that was in the voice chat, I was like, everybody right now, we all got to jump in on the stream. He just fucked
up. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? So all these guys are from another community. They're from the DJ Protocol community, and yeah, man.
We're gonna try and be polite though, since we're in front of your audience.
I appreciate that. Yeah, let's try to keep it clean.
You fucked up.
Shane's gonna try really hard.
I know.
Did you guys see the monthly candle close on Injective Protocol? This thing just printed a monthly hammer candle. You guys understand what that means, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be such. I'm staying out.
I'm a dum-dum. Explain it to me like I'm a dum-dum.
Okay, so hammer candles usually form at the bottoms of structures for reversals, but they also can signal continuations in uptrends. And so this asset just printed not only a bullish engulfing candle and a breakout candle. Technically, if you look left, you can see the candle body is higher than the previous two monthly candles. And so what this means is that we're most likely going to see this asset continue up in the price, and it would make sense for it to go and test the top of this area right here, which is about $13.50. There's really no trading volume up here, so if they want to push this price up, they can push the price up. And when I say they, I mean market makers, market participants, whoever is trading this asset actively. This is music to my ears because, as you guys know, we took a long-term swing trade on this at $1.60. So, yeah, we're just going to sit back, relax, and watch the show. And we got a bunch of people joining the stream right now. Holy shit.
I told you fucked up, man, letting all of us come play.
No.
Like when you play in our sandbox, you don't got to worry about your reputation.
Fair enough. No, I'm not worried about you guys. You guys
only
the guys that really know me are going to be joining the stream. So I appreciate.
Just don't let PCM on here.
Yeah, dude, because he'll turn your sandbox into a litter box. We'll at least piss outside the sandbox.
You know what's funny is you guys join my streams. My own community doesn't even join the stream. I mean, it's just really odd. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, it's ad hoc. I just came on. I'm like, yep, doing a fucking stream tonight, guys. So let's just try and chill.
Nice.
But yeah, man. So, Coin, you're Coin, right? It's you up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you from, man?
NZ, New Zealand originally.
Oh shit! So do you know Magic Mike?
No.
MM Magic Mike is one of our mods. He's from New Zealand, man. He built the multi-range indicator. You guys know that, right? That's this one right here. That's this indicator. Yeah, man. So that indicator is pretty dope. He built that, and it's extremely profitable to use that. I mean, whether if it's for bots or for manual trade, whatever it is that you're doing. I personally manual trade because for me, I'm more of a long-term swing trader. I'm not really trying to sit on 5-minute charts and scalp trade. I mean, I do it sometimes if there's really a trade. Like the other night, I took a trade. It was a 1 hour scalp trade, made $400 in an hour, and I was done. That was it. I'm not really going to be trading. I'm not going to trade tonight because, well, I don't know what time my son's going to wake up, and I don't want to be like fucking leved out on a trade while he's crying, and I don't want to deal with that. So this is more of just a chart and chill session. So yeah, we had some really nice monthly candles close this past month. You guys take. I don't like Dogecoin because it's Dogecoin, but do you guys see what this is doing right now? This looks like it's going to do some stupid shit here very shortly, and we're gonna get a tweet out of Elon here, guaranteed. Yeah, dude, look at the squeeze. Look at this thing. This thing's about to do some really crazy, stupid meme coin bullshit right now. Excuse my language, but yeah, this is gonna do some stuff. So if you're a bot trader, now's a good time to set up a bot on this thing. All right. Yeah. Look at the dailies. We got a daily long signal. We got a double bottom right here, right? You guys see the double bottom. It's trying to break this resistance right now. It's up 4%. I mean, it's like a magnet to about 7.4, which is this the volume average median range profile here. And once it breaks that, there's nothing here. It's just gonna fly right up to like 10 cents. Just break out. Boom, straight up. That's it. Dogecoin, you guys heard it here first. Double bottom on the daily chart. No big deal, right?
Wow.
No big deal, right? That's a joke. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big structure. It's a massive pennant. And I think, yeah, I mean, like, let's just measure, right? Like, take your measuring tool, date and price range tool on TradingView. Start from the bottom of the pennant here. Go to the top of the pennant. It's a 1,200% measured move, guys. That's a 12x. It's 12x. Is it gonna do the whole move? Probably not. I mean, it does about half this move. So yeah, 16 cents, maybe 17 cents by the end of the summer might be possible. It's pretty clear that we're going into altcoin season right now. Did you guys see what happened this morning when the Bitcoin ETF SEC was like, or the news on that? They were like, oh, it's not blah 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 BS, and that was just a signal for them to try to liquidate longs, trying to break out trade that news. They all got wrecked. They smacked it down, but they were rolling Bitcoin for ETH. Did you guys see that? That was happening. And that is a pretty big signal to me. Have an understanding of really what's about to go on here with the altcoins, because, well, the ETH Bitcoin chart is also in a massive structure. Okay. Right? You have a left shoulder, you have a head, and you have a right shoulder here. That is an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the ETH Bitcoin chart, right? And the daily, I mean, look at the daily. Look at the daily. What just happened? Daily bull div on the RSI. We're gonna get price action here. We got a nice move up here on the Bollinger Bands. The weekly, not so much, not really showing any real sign just yet, but the ADX is really intertwined right here. We did get a bearish cross here, but it's not something that's like too far away, and the momentum hasn't really started picking up for the bears on ETH Bitcoin chart. And we can see here we have some bear div happening on this, so we can see this come back down and green kind of flip back up on the ADX. And I think that is something to pay attention to on the weekly chart. The 3-day chart just showing us that divergence, man. Do you guys see this right here? This low with higher low on the RSI with probably a lower low on price or the same low on price. Okay. That's really big stuff. 3-day chart's going to beat out the weekly, right? That's why you want to look at daily, 2-day, 3-day charts and then look to the weekly. All right. What do we got in the chat? Let's see. It might be because of Elon versus Zuckerberg fight. It's going to pump. Oh, yeah, the bullshit. Come on, man. It's the fucking chart. When are you guys going to learn that it's all about the chart, not about the BS happening around the chart? All right? Show me the chart. I'll tell you the news. I bet Elon wins the fight. How about that, man? Elon wins the fight and Dogecoin goes to fucking 17 cents, right? Okay.
Man, no, look, I got to throw some honest disagreement with that, man, because look, the dude has a fucking beer gut from hell.
It's going to be staged, man. Like, what don't you get? It's going to be paid.
Probably.
Yes, dude. All of this shit's staged. All the news events are all planned. They're all staged. Everything is a bunch of BS. Okay. Once you figure that out and learn that, you'll have some understanding why I'm so infatuated with charts, because charts don't lie. They tell you what's happening. The momentum, the energy is building on these charts. They've been building for the last year and a half. That's why we have some of these massive structures going on, right? Like, I don't just put money into an asset just because. I put money into an asset because I think I can make some money off this move, right? Right? Do you just go ahead and develop something just because, or is it because you're getting paid to do it? Right? You're getting paid to do it.
Actually, there have been a lot of times where I just developed something just for the fun of it.
Anyways, you know what I'm saying. Like,
I'm sorry.
I get you. I'm sitting on here teaching this stuff. You think I'm getting paid for it? No, I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm just on here to just chill with you guys and just shoot the shit. Like,
yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like, so this is, yeah.
Yeah. I suppose I'm a rare exception to the rule with that question. And Shane will even tell you that.
Yeah, man. So check out Ravencoin. This one looks really, really ready to do something. I don't trade shitcoins like this, but if I was going to trade a shitcoin, this one would be one to trade. That is a massive wedge pattern on the 3-day chart. And let's go to the weekly. Yeah, man. Look at the squeeze on this thing. Look at that. That is something, right?
Ooh.
That is something to look at. All right. You don't want to miss this guy. You don't want to miss that. Shane's like, hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
What is
what
is that?
Ravencoin?
Raven. Okay, nice.
Raven looks really, really nice down here. Yep. For sure. Did you guys see Ave fucking rip out today, man? Did you guys see that? I think I was in a trade on that last night.
No, but you're always talking about it.
No, I'm not always talking about it. I only talk about things when they actually start to do stuff, because that's when people all of a sudden start paying attention to it.
AVAX is the one you talk about often, right?
I haven't talked about AVAX in a while because it hasn't really been showing me anything that's conducive. So let's take a look at AVAX, actually, because that is a good project.
Now, wouldn't this be bullish if I actually started building on injective protocol?
Yeah, man. Do it. Okay, so AVAX is kind of in this downsloping channel. I wouldn't want, I don't really want, I mean, I would probably call this a bear flag because, well, it's still below where this down move happened, but it's in a big demand zone and it just made a weekly double bottom. Are we in a squeeze? We're in a bit of a squeeze. We're also showing signs of divergence here on the weekly chart. So this could be an area where we actually find a reversal, right?
Hey, Black Sheep's trying to come back in, I guess. He said tell you to let him to come back in.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I had a problem with my internet.
For sure. Yeah, so AVAX looks pretty good. It's got the squeeze going on. We got this rounding action here on the MACD showing us not a lot of selling pressure here on the weekly. Let's go to like a 3-day to get an idea. We're about to get across up on the 3-day chart. That looks pretty good, man. Like that. This is where dreams are made for swing traders. All right, you're about to get a 3-day MACD cross. Your RSI is all the way down here at 37. You're in the zone to be buying. Not financial advice. Yeah, man, looks great. Looks great. A lot of these assets look really great for upside here in the next couple days, weeks, maybe months. How's it going, Jesus? You can join the stream if you want, bro. Like I post the link. Everyone can come on and chill and ask questions and talk about what we do here.
Yeah. Donnie, how does it make you feel? You're on here with a Kiwi and a bunch of Americans.
I mean, I'm indifferent.
Don't lie. You're scared that everyone else is a real man on here.
Oh, don't you start.
Boom. Look, I made the other guy laugh. He's like fucking Australian prick.
Did you guys see Litecoin today? That thing made
yes. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. Look what it's doing, man. Look, beautiful, right? Long-term channel up. found a low here, made a double bottom, got some follow through price action, and yeah, this is probably going to go test $135. That's where it's going.
Yeah,
Right?
I woke up to like it said it was up like from trading, it was up like 20%, 25% or whatever. I woke up like, what? Like moving my eyes, like, am I seeing this right?
Look at the coiling happening on the weekly chart here. You see how it's like just rubber banding like that, the RSI? That's why we're going to get some crazy price action to the upside. And you can also see, look, you have a left shoulder, you have a head, you have a right shoulder. That's an inverse head shoulders pattern on the RSI. That's beautiful. That is a work of art. Whoever painted this RSI made a work of art. That's for sure. Weekly stochastics pointing up. I mean, everything here is telling me Litecoin is going to go much higher in the price. We honestly, man, it wouldn't really shock me if we ran all the way up to $250 on Litecoin, right? And that is this major resistance level up here. Crazy stuff, man. Litecoin looking pretty primed for major movements. Okay, major movements coming here for Litecoin.
Because that's the one that out of all the big, like those real big, like blue chips, that's one of the ones that wasn't moving when everything else was, dude.
So
check everything, but Litecoin was just stagnant. Yeah.
So Litecoin is about to go through its halving cycle, right? So this thing is they're accumulating this before the halving cycle, and after the halving, we're going to get a crash, and then that's how this is going to go. I don't know if it's going to make a higher high on price this cycle because it just barely broke the all-time highs last cycle. I feel like last cycle was an abrupt finish because of the equities markets topping out, and we had some other things going on. Crypto Greg, nice to see you, man. You can join the stream too if you guys want to join the actual stream and come on here with me and chill. I'm gonna just send this in the chat. You guys can just join, man, and we can all hang out and stare at each other and talk to each other. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm ordering lunch.
Dude? So you said everybody can come, huh?
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm going to do this on Friday nights if I have the time to do it. So
Dude,
I want this to be fun for people because trading can be really boring and monotonous, and I'm looking at these patterns over and over and over and over again. But I do the same things.
Dude, I live off of pizza rolls. Can't you tell? Look at this.
If you guys like traditional assets, okay, Lucid, this stock is wrecked city. Falling wedge.
The EV company?
Yes, sir. I just took some options.
Day trade that one a lot.
I just took some options trades on this. This thing is going to go to the effing moon. Look at the RSI in a massive wedge pattern. Not only that, it's it got the inverse head and shoulders here. See the low and the same low, or just a higher, slightly higher low. And this is a weekly chart. I'm going to show you guys the monthly candle that just closed, man. Talk about a hammer candle. This is a fucking hammer candle, okay? Look at this. See this pin bar down here, man? That is a massive reversal candle. If it was filled up just a little bit higher, I would say it's really, really powerful stuff, but you can see the volume being supported here on the monthly, okay? And, I mean, where else would you really strategize to take a long-term swing trade on an asset like this? Well, at the bottom, right? Come on. This is the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Not financial advice, of course. Do your own research on these companies, and if they're profitable companies, they don't even have to be profitable. That's the thing with stocks. These stocks most of them aren't profitable. I just trade the technicals. That's it. You guys have any coins you guys want to look at right now? Opening it up to the floor. Please, only coins on TradingView. Please, no shit coins.
Oh, well, that just spoils like a good 95% of the fun.
All right, fine.
Our whole community just went, turn off the stream. Every time you come on our show, everyone's like naming these random things with like 5 hours of charting, and you're like, what the hell is this crap?
Yo, how's that ETH
that fake BTC thing?
Yeah,
That
how's that
cool?
shit, dude? Is that shit fucking working?
Dude, I bought it at the fucking top, and now I'm down. Like,
Yeah, it hit the top of my my fib extensions and pulled back. So
Weird,
it's just
weird.
the very top, like exactly on the top. It's crazy.
That's so weird, bro. TA's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Isn't it? It's not
It was
surprising,
straight up
right?
to just under $300, like
the
$295.
only time I would say maybe TA is fake is if you're dealing with something like drip. You know?
No, the TA is not fake with drip. The problem is that there's a lot of dilution, a lot of inflation with that coin. So
Yeah.
the TA may not be completely respected, but it will be respected. Just may not do the entire move, right? So I was saying, like, I'm still, the narrative is still there. The problem is that's a nasty fucking reversal candle. That's a bad candle for drip. Okay, that's not good. I don't like that monthly candle at all. That means to me probably more downside for drip. Okay, that is an inverted hammer candle, which signals further downside could be had. Okay, so not good. That's not
That
good.
is a bad wedge. That's
No, it's not a bad wedge. The wedge is actually it's respecting the wedge.
respecting it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's respecting the wedge. We had a fake break. It tried to break out here, and people just were like, "Oh, dump it." So they fucking dumped it, and we're gonna come back down to this low and retest this low, and hopefully it holds.
Well, that you know what that was? That's another 4x delay. That's what happened. No, 4x delayed his shit that he promised again. Why it was pumping and.
All right, so
We got a couple of requests in the chat there too.
I say BNB versus Litecoin, Elephant versus BNB. We'll take a look at them. Crypto Yeti and Jesus, and so
Elephant versus BNB's stupid.
Elephant BNB is like, yeah, I know it's stupid.
It's
yeah. Is that even chartable? It's like it's in the moon, right?
yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't even know if it's chartable, dude. Like,
let's take a look at it.
I mean, that thing is just swallowing BNB like nobody's business.
yeah, isn't it the #1 holder of wrapped BNB?
Pretty sure it's hit one of those stats. Yeah, it's
it is.
absolutely smashing it right now.
It's
That
it's always gonna
and
be
what's
the
actually really
holder-
cool.
the biggest holder of
There you
BNB.
go,
period.
man. Elephant BNB, man. This is
Look at that.
It's on a moon mission, dude, to go to this 11 area here. Let's look. We broke out of a squeeze. It's now holding the top of the Bollinger Band. That is very, very bullish.
What's actually really cool about it too is that BT actually recently announced that he's got NFTs coming along.
I heard.
Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure what they do or how they work, but yeah, no, he's actually got NFTs, which were sort of inspired by the same on-chain image design that Zen used for their NFTs. Like, so there's different colors. There's like, I think it's got an animated border on it as well. It's like, it says, in bank teller we trust, cash flow for all.
Look at Know It All laugh. He's like,
I still got a bag. I still got a bag elephant. I think I got like 40 bill or something. So send it to $1, man. I'll be rich. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
What are we waiting for? Send it to the moon.
Let's go.
It's not going to go to $1. Come on, let's be real about it. If it goes to a penny, we're all rich, really.
oh yeah.
Look, it might not necessarily go to $1, but one thing is for certain is those mechanics mean that it's just going to keep on swallowing up that BNB countless times over, right? The fact of that rebalance in the graveyard or whatever it is that it does just refreshes more ammunition to capture more liquidity over and over again. That volatility is going to tighten so damn hard, and yeah, I mean he's done a great job.
Like an Aussie out of Pride Fest.
This is a massive bull flag, is what this is. Okay. So yes,
shut up, Shane.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that Elephant Money looks really, really strong versus BNB, very strong. It's most likely going to test this top, and if it breaks the top, you guys know what we can do.
What is that? Those are 3-month charts.
This is a 3-month. We just I'm looking at the long time frame here because we just closed a not only a monthly, but we also closed a 3-month chart. And I'm not going to include this scam wick down here because this was that exploit. But what I am going to include is this wick here because this is when the real price action started. If it does break this top, we can measure from the bottom here of the range, the top of the range, a 300% measured move versus BNB. That is what this is telling me. Is it going to do the whole move? Maybe not. Maybe it just goes to the 1272 or the 1414. But you're looking at more than a double up here, or more close to a triple up versus BNB. All right. And I'd say that those are your swing targets here for Elephant versus BNB for now in this type of structure. All right. Let's look at it versus the dollar because, well, the dollar actually put, as you guys know, a 6-month inverted hammer candle or a reversal candle last quarter. So, yeah. All the risk assets are going to be ripping. That's why I'm buying stocks. That's why I'm buying cryptos. That's why I'm buying literally anything that I think can really appreciate versus the dollar because, well, the dollar is going to shit. Yeah, so Elephant BNB just broke the 78.6% retracement level. There is not a lot of trading volume here. This thing is probably just going to keep going. There's nothing here. It went straight down, so you know what that means, Chris. Straight up.
Yep. Straight up. You got
Straight
that
up.
trunk on your list?
Let's get the trunk. The junk in the trunk.
It did
Yes,
make a
dude.
little-
Yes, dude. It made a nice little pop back above support here. I like that.
I think that's specifically Rhino's buy. Is that the daily or?
This is the daily here, yeah. And right at support, nice reversal. You're getting overbought here on the daily, but that's okay. The weekly chart, I even have it drawn out. We have the weekly the weekly stochastics diverging down here. And yeah, this looks great, man. Nice. You can see the accumulation happening here. Higher lows on the RSI with roughly the same lows on price versus this low here. So looking good. You're in a big squeeze here, man. That is a big fucking squeeze happening there on the weekly chart for trunk. All right.
Uh-oh.
So buying pressure coming in for trunk is incoming.
Nice.
I sure hope so because BT does not push that part of his ecosystem anymore like he used to. He just mostly pushes Elephant and futures.
Well, he's pushing Elephant in futures because Elephant will inherently help trunk get back to peg.
Yeah, it's supposed to, right?
That's how the mechanics are working. That's originally why I rolled all my.
But how come we have seen absolutely no major price action on trunk, but we've been seeing crazy price action on Elephant?
Because people are buying Elephant. Their eyes are glued on an asset versus a stable coin.
But from what I understood, and correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone else says I'm wrong, but that as trunk pumped that our Elephant, that trunk was just supposed to kind of follow it because it's all in the same ecosystem that one is supposed to. It
will pump. You see this shit that's coiled up right here, and it just started to move on the RSI. So typically, you get the movement on the RSI first, and then the price follows the RSI on the longer term time frames, like the weekly chart. All right, so I would say this looks like it's putting in a bottom here, and if it closes above, if this weekly candle closes back above support, this would be what we call a fake out breakdown, or really, actually, it basically just came down to liquidity grab this low. So really, it's the same low. It's actually, I would say that this is a double bottom. Okay, nice.
I sure hope so. I know
good.
Are you still holding a lot in Stampede?
I can show you guys.
You've been clearing out your Stampede over the last year, right?
Yeah, because I need the money to buy assets, dude. Fuck it. Like, it is what it is. I mean, it's still money, but it's not as much money as it should be, because I had dumped about 70 grand into that.
I remember you dumped a lot because, it's not very often I hear you, at least publicly, admitting that you dumped those kind of amounts into something. When you did that, and then the the UST or whatever, those are the two biggest I've ever heard you publicly say you've put money into, and both wrecked, double wreckage.
That was part of the risk.
Yeah, everything's a risk. I mean, because you never know, because we didn't know that Elephant was going to end up getting fucking, hacked and fucking
Yeah, you don't know this stuff, man. That's part of the risk.
Some
And, you know,
asshole is going to steal $11 million.
my wife wasn't really too happy about it, but you know what?
Oh,
I'm still here. My wife knows everything, dude. I don't hide things from her, because if I do that, then maybe she won't let me do what I love to do, which is sit here, chart, and trade. So
I thought put a finger up her butt, but
yeah, you know,
like,
if you're into that kind of thing.
Evan's like, God, I shouldn't have invited them onto the show.
Nah, it's fine. You guys are good. All right. So someone requested BNB versus Litecoin. I'm going to go ahead and say that BNB versus Litecoin probably looks like shit, because Litecoin looks very good on the chart right now. So we're going to use the Poloniex chart. Yeah, dude. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this is a massive head and shoulders pattern, and you guys can see it clearly broke the neckline right here. So BNB is a sale for Litecoin. It has been a sale for Litecoin. Look at the short signal that came in right here. Beautiful. Right at the top.
Black sheep lost connection again, I think.
So yeah, 45% movement down here versus Litecoin is what this is telling me, and that is probably down to, it's like TA Tetris, man, right down to the demand zone, 1.79 area here for BNB Litecoin. That is where I'd probably cover my trade if I was shorting BNB versus Litecoin here. All right, Crypto Yeti, does that answer your question? What else do we have? Give me a silver chart. A reversal today on silver. Let's take a look at silver. Let's look at the monthly. I wouldn't say that this looks very good. It's definitely still holding its trend line here. Our long signal on the monthly is still in, so we didn't get a short signal, so that's good. But let's take a look at silver.
Man, a lot of our local stockers are coming over to stock us over here.
There's sheep. All right.
Black sheep. The Obama internet ain't working anymore, buddy.
Okay, so here's silver, man. I would call this a massive bull flag or a massive cup pattern. This is the handle to the massive cup pattern here, all right? And you're still making higher lows. Higher lows are good. Monthly doesn't look too hot. We got some bear div happening here on the Bollinger Band squeeze. Let's go to the weekly. The weekly, you're starting to diverge a little bit here. No real clear indication of a reversal just yet on the weekly. The 3-day chart. The 3-day chart's in the buy zone, all right? We've entered into the buy zone on the 3-day chart. You're entering and nearing a major support level here for silver. So if this area does hold for silver, that's great. This is also confluent with the trend line you can draw from this bottom from September 22, right? And you're touching it right now. So it would make sense for you to get some buying pressure off this trend line, right? And we'll see. I mean, we'll see if we get some price action. This maybe could be double bottoming here. We're waiting to see what kind of price action we get off this trend line. Hopefully that answers your question, Joseph. Someone requested Hex. Let's take a look at that shitcoin. Hex looks good. You got the daily bull div down here. You broke a channel. That looks like you're trying to maybe get back into this channel. Looks like a double bottom of sorts. And your daily is diverging, okay? 2-day chart. Let's take a look-see at this. 2-day chart also oversold and also diverging. Yes, I would say this is probably a good area to buy your Hex coin. Not financial advice.
Let's be honest. Is there ever a good time to buy Hex, though? Come on. Remember, Black Sheep was trying to tell you to sell the farm at like 7 to 9 cents.
Yep.
Black Sheep's like, yep, F you.
I'm pretty sure I called the top on Hex. Like
you were about to go heavy, and then you were like, whoa, wait a minute. This, I don't like this. Whatever it was, you started looking at like the RSI or one of those other charts that you use.
Yeah, this is probably the stochastics. Yeah, so the stochastics can really save you from entering a trade if there isn't really good merit to take a trade. I'm gonna fib from this wick low because I think this is the COVID crash or some shit. All right, no, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's pretty close. Yeah. So it tried to break through here, failed, and then tried to up thrust again. And this is where we were talking about it topping out right here on the second retest. Yep. And then it just crashed. Right. Yep. That was the crash. And you even broke this structure. So I think this capitulated, and it will. And I even have a target back up to the 618, which is right here around 2 cents for hex. Get back into this channel and break out of the channel, man. That's what you want to do. You're still in a bull flag, man. Technically, you're still in a bull flag because you're still making higher lows than these lows down here, which is fine.
Even though it dropped out of the channel, it's still considered a bull flag.
Technically, because this looks like it's going to break back into the structure. You get these breakdowns like this. I wouldn't say this is a fake breakdown, but usually you get this to trap people shorting this shit. So this is a trap.
Okay. It's a Richard Hart trap.
Whoever's manipulating the price is definitely trapping people for sure.
100% Richard Hart. He holds over 90% of the supply.
There you go. So Richard Hart, he's setting the trap. Injective protocol is absolutely ripping right now. It's up 5% on the day, and broke this beautiful flag here. We talked about it earlier on the stream. If you just joined, I am in a long-term swing position on this asset. They offer 15% APY, so they're paying me to hold this thing. And yeah, dude, this is gonna. I'm targeting the top of the range, $25. Might take some time, right? The 3-day chart probably just crossing up. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, man, look at the fucking bullish divergence on the MACD here. This is beautiful.
Hey, what about that? What was it? F cell or whatever that
stock? Yeah, let's take a look at it. Just chilling at the bottom here, right? The only thing I don't like is that the 3-day stochastic started pointing down here. It tried to break out and failed to break out, so not enough trading volume there, but it's still making higher lows, right? It's still making these higher lows. It hasn't broke the 50% retracement level. We have one low, your second low, and your third higher low. We could call that potentially 3 rising valleys. That is a technical term for accumulation.
What? 3 rising valleys? Is that what
3 rising valleys. Yep. The man, the myth, the legend is Bulkowski. You guys can take a look at his site. I reference it a lot. There's lots of information here. You literally can just find a pattern that you want to trade, become an expert at it. That's how I started with my falling wedge stuff. Oh. So you try to find a pattern that has a really high hit rate, like the wedges. I like the wedges the most.
Falling wedges.
So here's the 3 rising valleys. The asset volume trends downward 64% of the time, and the pattern confirms when price closes above the highest peak of the pattern. So yeah, we're doing just that. 1, 2, 3, right on the chart. Right, 1, 2, 3 on the chart. There it is. Beautiful. In a wedge pattern. So you're in a major wedge structure that's basically about 67% of the way through the structure, which is telling me that this is probably going to break out at some point in time. You just need to be patient. That's all.
Yep, I'm patient. You told me potentially 1-2 year thing.
Yes, sir. And you know where it can go. It can go to the top of the wedge, man. The top of the wedge is $30 effing.
$30 effing I'd be happy with because I bought them at $2.25 a piece.
That's a great entry. I think I gave you this trade like as it was trying. I think I gave you the trade as a double bottom or something, and it made it.
Yeah. Like I bought it and then it went down. I think to about $2, 203, somewhere around there. And then it shot up to what, like 260, 270?
Yep.
And then now it's settled back to where it's at right now. But I'm not worried about it, even if it's down a little bit right now from where I bought, because I bought it as for a long-term thing, just as you had told me to.
Correct. Yep. That's right. These are the stocks I'm actually holding right now. I'm in NVAX. This is a vaccine stock. Yep. I do think there is going to be another COVID event coming soon. Because this chart is telling me that. So watch out, boys.
Now, what are you looking at to think another major thing's going to happen?
Well,
are the Pelosi's buying it or something?
I don't fucking know who's buying it. But all I know is that the thing's in a squeeze on the 3-week chart. And look at the RSI just flatlining down here. Even the monthly, I think, is yeah, dude, this thing is wrecked.
Did you know that I guess there's apps now that follow like Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's husband's trades though, because he supposedly is the greatest trader of all times.
Good for him. I didn't know that, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I took a penny stock trade the other day on this asset called Sunworks. Let's take a look at the monthly squeeze here, guys. What's going on here? That looks tighter than fucking drip.
We would have said that differently on our stream.
Yes, we would have.
Nice.
Anyways, the weekly stochastics it can just fluctuate here. Maybe it comes back down to retest the bottom again, but I'm not really too worried. Like, this is more of a long-term trade for me. So yeah, it's holding the bottom of this range. The daily is trying to cross back up. It looks like maybe it might come back down. 4 hour crossed up. So maybe that, and actually look at the 4 hour coiling on the RSI here, man. This actually might break out next week. All right. That looks pretty significant.
What is that? I can't really see it.
Sun W, it's an energy stock.
Okay.
Or it's electrical products. They're on the NASDAQ, penny stock. High risk play, but we could see nice rewards here. All right. You break out of this wedge. Look what the top of the wedge is, man. The top of the wedge is $30. Holy shit. You're telling me I can almost 30x my money here? Yes, I'm telling you that's totally possible. I'm targeting shorter term here in the next next 2 to 3 months, $5, which is a 5x.
Still a lot of X's, man.
It's a lot of X's for sure. All right. Another one that I'm in is 8x8. This is a phone company, and I think they just they're doing something with AI now. But this is a massive wedge pattern. We got an entry at $3.20 right down here at this bottom at this support. And on the monthly, you guys want to see something crazy? This monthly candle closed what is that? Not only did it close right outside or on the trend line, it closed as a hammer candle. All right. This thing is going to break the fuck out.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's that phone company you just said?
Yep. And we just got a monthly MACD cross up with the triple MACD, hidden bullish divergence. And the monthly RSI is telling me something amazing down here, right? We have the monthly RSI bull dip, and it's oversold. It's oversold. Long-term trade, like 6 months to a year plus. Okay. Upwork is another one in a massive wedge pattern. All right. I think I took this trade off the 2-week chart because it was showing this divergence down here. Yep. You see the low and the same low on the RSI, and it was in oversold territory. It now just came out of oversold territory, and the stochastics just crossed up. What a beautiful thing to have happen. Now, the monthly candle didn't really quite engulf last month's candle, but pretty close. You can definitely see some buying coming in here at this low. And I think we're going to see some continuation going into the next couple months here. Also, the monthly stochastics looks like it's about to cross up.
Hey, now, so Microsoft and Apple are two of the ones that Pelosi's crooked ass insider husband recently bought a bunch of. Look at those. I mean, unless you already have, and you could tell me, do you see, like, are they about to fucking, excuse my language, but are they about to, like, just really just take off big time? Because it's insider trading, dude. He knows stuff that the rest of us don't.
Apple is at all-time highs, new all-time highs. It was in a bull flag. It broke the flag.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Is that
Apple,
date? What is that, monthly?
That's a monthly chart, but just be watching this RSI, man. You come up to touch this, you're gonna start making bearish divergence, right? But I would say that the ADX is telling you that this is going to continue probably going up, man. Look at the weekly. That doesn't look bearish just yet. And you're this white line crossed above 25, so that means a momentous move might continue for this asset.
Yeah. Well, every time you hear that guy buys something, you're like, oh, great. What did his wife tell him that she knows, you know? Like, Because the dude, he's supposed, if you look at records, he's the greatest stock trader ever. And his wife happens to have just the right connections and access to stuff to know.
Well, the chart looks absolutely phenomenal for Apple.
Yeah. What about Microsoft? That's the other big. On the 15th, he went heavy into both of those.
Here you go. Microsoft's about to break all-time highs. Weekly is extremely overbought, but got to reset. It's definitely bullish. Monthly chart has lots of room to run here. It's not overbought on the monthly chart. So, yeah, man, this is probably going to continue. Microsoft probably going to break all-time highs.
Damn. Yeah, look at that. What is that, monthly?
That's the monthly, yep. We also just closed a 3-month chart, which is technically.
How many years has that been just going straight up, dude? Like, what is that? Like the last? Oh, always. Holy shit.
Consolidated during this is the 2008 crisis. Just consolidated, and then it had one crash during the 2008 financial crisis, and just see you later. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Microsoft's a great long-term hold.
Yep. I mean, well, it's one of the biggest names in the world, like company-wise.
So eventually, Microsoft, if it does anything like it did back in the 2000 bubble, it could just go to, I don't know, something stupid. We're talking years away, man. Maybe 10, 20 years, as long as Microsoft stays ahead of the pack. But this is a long-term channel, man. Let's look at the respect, just grinding up. Snapchat's another one that just printed a 3-month hammer candle. How about that?
Why do you think that? Maybe AI, are they doing shit with AI now too?
Probably. I mean,
because I thought Snapchat was kind of done for.
I mean, the chart's saying it's not. The chart's saying
huge, dude.
Snapchat's about to fucking just rip. Look at this monthly bull div down here, man. This is not something to ignore if you're looking at charts.
Like Snapchat, once TikTok came out, didn't TikTok like just smash Snapchat?
I don't know, maybe.
No, they got their own niches. Because Snapchat's for a lot of those OnlyFans girls. They get subscribers and private chats and shit like that. Yeah.
Don't they do that shit on Instagram and Twitter too?
All right, so Sears was requested by Integrity. By the way, Integrity is the guy who made my thumbnail tonight, so shout out to him, man. I really like the thumbnail. I appreciate all your hard work, brother. Sears Canada. Sears is not even looks like it's not even.
No, I think he meant he was saying something else. Look at his next comment. Look up keyword Sears Gates and other. I think he just misspelled.
That's okay. Dogecoin still trying to rip. What else we got? Oh yeah, Axie Infinity. This thing is set up for a huge move.
That's the gamer coin thing, right?
Yeah, dude. Look at the weekly stochastics crossing up. You got the weekly bull div. I mean, what?
Dude, wasn't that thing at one point over $200?
Yes, dude. It was almost $200. It was $167. If this thing breaks out of this channel, man, this thing is just gonna go absolutely fucking insane, man. It's gonna break this. It's gonna go trade up to $18.
Yeah, because that Ronin coin, I don't know if you ever jumped in that when we did like 2 years ago, but this Ronin Games, it was supposed to be like competition of that, and that's what they would always use. Like, oh, look what they've done over there. We're gonna destroy them, obviously.
Yeah,
but they never released anything.
Yeah.
Did you take a look at Filecoin today yet?
I did not. Let's take a look at it. Is it holding over close to $4? I think I have the chart up actually. There it is. Yeah, so it's about to break out of the wedge, man. Just be patient. Daily chart is looking good, making a higher low on the RSI, showing signs of accumulation. Stochastics are still poised up here on the daily. 2-day chart. 2-day chart's not looking too high. You got to cross down, but the daily is going to try to push the momentum back up. 3-day 3-day is pointing up. I would say the weekly is probably also pointing up. Or, well, it's not, but
It's not. But
you're still showing those signs of accumulation. So this could consolidate for a bit before it breaks out.
What's the price right now?
396. 396.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my entry's like 4. So
okay. Yeah, that's fine.
you had Yeti's asking predictions on ADA over the next bull run.
resistance.
EDA, I think, just made a double bottom. Let's take a look at it. Let me go back to my other chart, which has the squeeze, because that is actually really helpful to see. ADA. Yep, that bear flag broke down, retested this low. ADA, I think maybe $5, new all-time highs for this asset. Eventually.
Do you think we're officially in a bull run at this point? Because you have so many half people say, "Oh, we're in the start." Other people say we're not even close to the beginning of the bull.
This is definitely phase 1 of the bull market. And not to mention, look at the weekly stochastics on total, okay? We just got a cross up, man.
That's all of crypto?
That is all of crypto. Crypto is about to fucking pump city, dude.
So cross up in the positive way, right?
Yes.
What is the golden cross again? What is that one when the 50 and the 200 cross?
Yes, that is when the 50-day crosses up on the 200, which is what we did right here on the weekly chart. And likewise, when we crossed down, this was the death cross, which caused the price to be forced to the downside, which created our bottom. After you death cross, you typically get some sort of bottom. And after you golden cross, that's when you start moving the price back up, right? So when we got the first golden cross back here in 2019, we basically held on to the 50-day. And look what it did after that, just straight up to the moon. We might get one more big crash before the halving. And but I think we're first going to go to this range here where I have plotted anywhere from 1.25 trill to about 1.7 trill, which is still about 40% for the entire market.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing
that. If we do break the 618, we're looking at the 786 FIB extension, which is, I think, maybe where we go. We could see a double up. Because last cycle we did a 786 FIB extension, and that was like a really unhealthy, or I guess it did the 618 on total. So yeah, maybe we just go to the 618, pull back, consolidate, get our COVID event or whatever bullshit they're gonna fucking drop, and then we're gonna go to the moon. That's it.
And what about the DeFi market? Are you seeing the same thing?
DeFi market looked crazy. I think I even put a chart on my trading view about it. Let me find it. I called out Aave before, at like $50, dude. 55 with the triple bottom down there. Yeah, total DeFi. If you guys see it, let me know. I might pass it or something. Here it is. Identifying a rectangle bottom pattern on the DeFi chart with the weekly stochastics crossing up. All right. That's why I knew we were going to get a big DeFi pump. We're getting it, man. We started getting it. Yeah, it started to happen. You got that cross, and since you got that cross, all these DeFi coins. Look at Compound. Look at Aave. All the major DeFi coins made some major moves this week.
Oh yeah, that big old candle. That's a big green.
That's a big old green candle, pal. Yes, sir. Fake breakdown, right? Fake breakdown, and then rip right back into the pattern. Trap all these fucking shorts down here and just send it. That's what just happened.
Rip it.
Yep. Sir, dude, this chart looks fucking insane. It literally just started to break its squeeze, man. I don't think you guys understand the power of these squeezes on weekly charts, man. Like, this thing is gonna send, bro.
Is it moving right now?
I think it's pulling back. The daily, dude, this thing was up like 40% today. Hang on a second. Let me see. I think my phone might be. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Grab my phone.
Squeeze.
right. I just want to make sure my son isn't up. Let's see. Let's take a look at him.
Good boy. Oh, the dogs wanted to come. They're like, we've never been on Evan's show. There, you guys.
All right. Well, I might have to cut the show because my son's up. It looks like.
Okay, cool.
But thanks for joining, guys, and well, hopefully we can make this some sort of routine of a Friday night chart and chill sesh. And thank you guys again for joining.
Yeah, sure.
Make sure you guys smash the like button on your way out. Maybe leave a comment or some feedback about the stream. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll see you Sunday for the weekly candle close. All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right, see ya.